I'm Brad Bird.
And I'm Shelley Kirk. But first, we begin in Owensboro, where the process to restore OMU's water system continues. Leaks were repaired earlier today, and one of their treatment plants soon to be back online. With our continuing coverage, Eyewitness News' Mike Pickett is live on East 4th Street, where the leak happened in Owensboro. Mike?
Shelley, now OMU officials have just tell us that the water treatment plant in question, Plant A, is now back online. They've also started filling up some of the lines back with water and also flushing the hydrants of parts of the city. Now, despite the repairs that are being done right here across the street from where we are at the intersection of East 4th Street and East Highland Court, the boil order is still in place for the OMU customers and other areas they serve. Now, while the water breaks here for some businesses and offices to close, others adapted.
Flowers, like people, need water.
The package that they use to treat the water comes from that source.
Regine Saulwester and others at Wellborn Florist, just down the road from where the leak happened, they needed a new source of water for them and their flowers.
We were worried, but we also learned very quickly that we did have access to water.
They brought water in from outside OMU's territory in large buckets to use on their flowers.
There's water that we treat in certain areas of our building for our fresh cut flowers, and so we've been able to also do that with the water that we've brought in.
Wellborn stayed open, but other businesses and government offices closed because of the lack of water pressure during repairs.
I know that there are a lot of businesses today that aren't open.
Colby's Fine Food and Spirits reopened today, serving canned soda and bottled water while boiling water they needed. Carol McQuarrie says people called the past 2 days to find any place that was open.
We opened at 11 o'clock, but it started at 9, wanting to know, because people called all day yesterday as well. So it wasn't a day off for some people, but people are just wanting, are you open? They're scanning the city, wanting to know what their choices are.
Now, getting back to the leak here just off of East 4th Street, OMU officials told us earlier today that at least one of the valves, one of the main lines that broke yesterday was probably at least 100 years old, and they think that maybe the age of that was probably a factor in it breaking. But now, as for the boil order, now it won't be lifted until the testing of the water samples is done. Live at Owensboro, Mike Pickett, Eyewitness News.